figured out if I'm live yet or not. Am I? I'm like squinting to see if I am. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I have no clue. This is the part that always gets me because you come on and you have no clue if you're live or not. You just have this blank screen in front of you and you kind of go, really? What is going on here? So I am continuing. Am I live? Can anybody hear me? I'm continuing to work on my quilt of 5-inch squares. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mary. Oh, good. Very good. I am live. Oh, good. So, remember the 5-inch squares I was working on a couple weeks back? I'd sewn them together, and I got, 3 rows done during the live, so I'm going to keep working on those. So what I did was I went through and I matched up my 5-inch squares with a white square, and now I'm sewing them together in rows. Then once I get the rows all sewn together, then I'll press them and put them back together again. And then I'll have this little throw size quilt. It's not going to be very big, but I'm okay with that. I wanted something small to work with. So that's what I'm doing. I've got bread in the oven for dinner. Tracy just messaged me on my phone and told me that she took it out of the oven, so it must be all done. I had this little issue. The bread was coming out of the oven at the exact same time that I was going to be live. And I have just, there we go. All right. I must not have had my bobbin in right. Nope, I didn't. So, Tracy is taking care of that for me. Tracy is upstairs, and thankfully, I have her because otherwise I would have been late for the live. So, I'm trying to fix what I did to my sewing machine, which is not very good. You have to make sure that your bobbin is all the way in before you start sewing. You cannot get all excited because you get to play with your sewing machine and not install your bobbin all the way. Doesn't work like that. So, holy cow, Margaret, what did you do? So, as I sit here trying to get my fabric out, because I did a number on it, I will tell you what's going on here. This coming week is like an unbelievable week for us here. My daughter, Tracy, the oldest one, which you guys don't see a whole lot, but you do once in a while, and her husband and their 2 children are in the midst of moving into our home because they put their house on the market and they sold it in 48 hours. I kid you not. Now, not only did they sell it in 48 hours, they put it on the market during the pandemic when everything was shut down, and they sold it in 48 hours for cash. And on the other ones, or cash offer, 48 hours, and they got what they wanted for the house. So it was like an absolute, we were all really in shock. So they sold their house before they even managed to get all settled on the building of their new home. So they had no place to live. So they are moving in with us for the foreseeable future. We think it's going to be probably 6 to 9 months. So we think that's how long. Hi, Gail. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Brenda. Oh, Gail's out at the Cape. That's cool. Hi, Carolyn. Hi from Dublin. We've missed you the last couple of times. One of the arrows in the middle of those triangle papers isn't lined up with the other arrow. I'm not sure what you're saying, Mary. Send me a picture of it if you can. Yeah, we've got people here from Dublin to Dallas, Texas. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That is neat. Hi, Mary. So, Tracy and her, right now he's 12. He'll be 13 while he lives here. And that's Austin. And then Natalie, who is 8, she'll be 9 while she's living here, are all moving in. So we have been extremely busy beavers around here, getting things switched around so that they can move in. And we created a bedroom out of what had been my long arm room. So Tracy and Tony have a bedroom, and we put the 2 kids upstairs with Bob and I. So I think we're finally like all getting there with it. I think we're getting pretty settled now. It did take us a little while, but that's okay. But I think we're now officially getting there. Beef roast dinner on, oh, Vicky, that sounds wonderful. I think what we're having tonight is taco soup and fresh homemade bread. I think that's what we're going to have. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, Mary's on vacation this week. Oh, good. You got a quilt all done. Wow. And Diane, you're all the way on the golf course in Texas. Wow. Texas is huge. You don't realize how big Texas is until Jackie says until you got to drive through there. Then you go, holy cow, this place is huge. Oh, hi, Barbara. Welcome. From Mans, PA? I haven't been there. Nancy, who has corona? I missed that. Holy cow. I gotta go back and read, guys. Nancy just said your brother-in-law did end up going on a ventilator. Cape May is beautiful. Oh, Nancy, didn't you say that your sister-in-law is also sick with it? You had smoked ribs last. Oh, that sounds good. Gail sent me pictures of her sewing room in Cape May. It's beautiful, people. Mary John's test went fairly well. The tumor on the right side of his brain has shrunk. The tumor on the left side of the brain, he either has a little bit of radiation necrosis or it grew slightly. And they do mean very, very slightly. So we had very good news again this time. So we were really glad. Yes, Nancy, we absolutely have your brother-in-law in our prayers. And guys, I think there's a sister there too that Nancy had said to me at one point also has the coronavirus. So please, if we could just do an all over prayers for everybody so that they don't get sick. But her and the girls are good, but Bob has not been doing very well. Okay. Definitely prayers for Bob, guys. Let's see. I'm reading more comments. I'm gonna embarrass Tracy into coming over and saying hi. Just because I was talking about her. Now you guys will know what she looks like again.
Well, I haven't changed.
Well, no, you haven't changed, but they haven't seen you in a while. This is Tracy. That's my firstborn.
COVID got me in the fridge a lot, but
COVID got you where?
In the fridge.
Oh, okay. Locked up?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really good news on John. Nancy Rinker's brother-in-law has it, and they just stuck him on a ventilator. Oh, it's too bad. Teresa says hi.
Hi.
She's got her brain so into this getting the family moved. She's been a trooper. Of course, her husband has spent every extra waking moment of his life um up at the land trying to get um the land cleared so that they didn't have to pay for the land to be cleared. And they are doing it, the guys are. So she has been busy basically packing the house by herself. Hi, Teresa. How are ya? Hi, Pauline. Thank you for the prayers. Yeah, well, Vicky, she's already gone up into the attic. I mean, she literally did a drive-by and went right up into the attic with stuff. So I have the attic space directly above my studio, and then on the other side of the wall is my husband's garage. So she is putting all of her house up in that part of the attic, the part that she really wants to keep an eye on. Those things. The rest of it are going to a storage facility. So she's got stuff really, and then my son-in-law's garage completely went to his brother's house. So that poor kid's got stuff in 3 different locations. So, but what I'm working on is, a while back I took and I bought a packet of 5-inch squares of a colored fabric and a package of 5-inch squares that were just plain white. And I sewed a color with a white, and now I'm just putting them together into rows because that was my intention. And then what will happen is I will have a small quilt, just a throw size quilt, to practice some I gotta count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to practice doing some quilting on my long arm. I like to practice out new designs before I sew them on customers' quilts a lot of times. So that's what I'm going to do with this. So I've got 3 rows hanging up. Where are they? They're right there. See my 3 rows right here? Whoops, in right here. I got 3 rows hanging there. And now I'm working on another one. But I thought, while I was here with you guys, I wanted to do something. So I thought this is what I would work on, because next weekend, or at least sometime next week, I will be putting up the second section of our swap quilt, which is behind me, that we'll be working on. So that's what we're going to do next. Hi, Linda. No, you're not that late. You're only 15 minutes late, and we're still here, so no worries. So that's what I am doing for those that asked. It's coming in late. So I'm just sewing something together so that I have something to practice with. And then I have another group of 5-inch squares that's an old me and my sister design that I will use to make another throw quilt. So I've just got 2 little throw quilts here in a pile. I'll just make as many as I can, and then that'll be it. Then I'll quilt it up somehow and do something with it. I don't know what, but I'll do something with it. Hi, Lindsay. 7. Oh, wow, those are big. I'm doing a small one this time, which is not something that I usually do. I usually tend to make bigger ones, but like I said, there were a couple of new designs that I recently got that I really want to try out. And the best way to try those out, quite honestly, is to put them on a smaller quilt. So I'm gonna cut these apart now and sew a row together, because I just need 6 for a row. And I saw that I had some multiples here. Yeah, I do. So I'll make those into different rows. So here I have a row. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Here's one row. Here's 2 rows. And here's 3 rows. So I do this, I clip them apart, and then I put them back together again. Now I'll kind of look at what colors I've got here. So this is my first. This is my second. And I think I want to put that one with it too. Or do I want to put this one with it? I think I want to do this one. So I got to double check. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's make sure we got enough here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to have 2 more. So let's grab. This is the hardest part. You really literally need to close your eyes and just grab. Because I always do this. And that doesn't quite work. So there's this one. So then I sew them together and I've got my row. I just think it's really fast because you really keep sewing all the time. You don't stop quite as much. So there's that row. Now I need to add this one onto here. So I'm just going to flip this around. And now this is my entire row. So I'll put it down, turn it around, and here we go. And then I'll clip it and I'll show you what it looks like. So this, you ready? Here's my row. So there's a couple of the fabrics that are really dark, but you can see, I think, there's some pretty purple and green flowers there. More flowers. What happened to Carrie? Oh, Carrie, I'm sorry. I'm excited to do some swaps too, and I'm really throwing around ideas of what I'm going to do because when I set the swap up originally, it was one that was we were going to have to wait longer amounts of time because at that point they were saying that this virus could live on cardboard for longer. And now that it's down, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I never received your email for finishing up the springtime sampler. Okay, I've got that all in an email, Teresa. I'll get it out to you tomorrow, okay? And if you don't see it by tomorrow afternoon, email me and I'll get it right back to you. Oh, I would not like that to happen, Vicki. I'm not real cool on earthquakes. We've had some here. Wow, Vicki, that's something. Yeah, my son-in-law is an essential worker, so he did not get laid off. And quite honestly, when he goes to work because he works in a food place, he 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens with him is he honestly has more protective gear on. He almost looks like a doctor when he goes to work. He's got everything on. Oh, that's sad. There's a lot of people that have lost their jobs and have gotten laid off. So I really hope everybody is coping well with the virus and being at home. New York has just started opening up again. Of course, our governor said the other day that he feels that we're going to get another spike. I live in a really tiny county. So while we have lost some people, we've lost 3 people in our county and we have like 88 people that have had the virus. So our numbers are really low, thank heavens. But, I do worry now that things are starting to open up again. But, we got to keep going. We need to get our economy rolling again. So we'll just keep doing the best we can. So, Carrie, that's a fantastic outlook. Yes, it is difficult wearing it all day long. And of course, he works in a place that is extremely hot because they process food and there's a lot of machinery around. So, consequently, it is very miserable for him. It truthfully is. I feel horrible for the guy. So, here's another row. I am trying to space the dark ones out. I don't know how well I'm doing, but there they are. And what I'll do is they'll go every other row. So one row will start with, so now this row we'll start with the, see how I got it every other row that starts with the print in the solid. So that's how I'll do it. So this is what I'm working away at. This is how I like to sew these things up. It's just, guys, it's really fast. Let's see, what are we doing? Let's see. Yeah, Sherry, my daughter's done with it. And I get it. And it's really hard on these kids, but they do have to be able to protect the other people. Like I said, I'm really comfortable with Tony only because of the fact that I know how protected he is at work. But oh, you did get your hair? I had to dye my own this time. I don't do my nails. Oh, that's a good thing, Sherry. Now, see, in New York, it doesn't matter. You could not open at all. We were not allowed to open. None of our nail shops are open or our hair shops. None of those are open. Did I miss something from Marla? Oh, I'm sorry, Marla. Oh, I bet it's been a really rough couple of weeks. I think my mom is here today. She asked us I was going to be on, and I told her I was. Oh, Renee, I'm sorry. I am very blessed. I still have my mother. Carrie, it won't be very big. It'll just be a lap size. Oh, salons are not allowed to open still here. Salons are in phase 2 for New York. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, Vicky. Oh, there's my mom. My mom is there. She asked me, so I thought she was coming. That is funny. My husband shaved his mustache off after years of having a mustache, and everybody noticed right away. It was like, holy cow, who is that guy? People didn't know who he was. That's how long he'd had a mustache. Yeah, it's hard. Actually, I think I did. Did I do just one charm pack? Yes, I did. Just one charm pack, and then the whites come in a half charm pack. You know, they're not 40, they're usually 20. So I bought 2 of those. I like these kind of quick quilts too. Yeah, you are blessed to still have your parents. That's excellent. Um, yeah, nothing's open here. Mom, KX says hi. Yeah, that's right, Julie. It's all you can do is be smart. Oh, that's wonderful, Roberta. My dogs like to be brushed, but they don't like their hair cut, and they don't like their nails cut, and they don't like their ears cleaned. Oh, I'm sorry, Marla. That's so hard. I'm really glad she got to come home, though. Correct. Only some of New York is in the first phase. We live in the Finger Lakes area, so we are definitely in the first phase. So we are definitely able to start opening. We are in phase 1 right now. Phase 2 is the I believe the beauty salons, that stuff. And I still haven't paid attention to what's in phase 3. I think phase 3 is everything, but I'm not 100% certain of that. Yeah, that was basically what was going on with my husband, Lee. He had I mean, his entire adult life, he had it. And he finally shaved it off for me about 10 years ago, and I won't let him grow it back. I don't want it growing back. Oh, that's wonderful. Those are 6 really special days. Yeah. I, with labs, there have been times that I've threatened to shave them because they just grow so much hair and they shed so much. It's like, holy cow, you guys, could you please stop shedding? But I haven't done it yet. I probably never would because they're like my babies and I absolutely spoil them. Yeah, I wish I had a hairdresser that came to my house too. Um, oh, I hope you're not fuzzy, Linda. I'm sorry if you are. Um, what it, somebody had somebody come to their house to do their hair. Yeah, Kay, that's the way it was with mine. I'd never known him without one. Yeah, ever. But I like him better without it. My husband, he had one of those Tom Selleck mustaches. One of those real thick ones. Wow, Marla, that's a lot. That's not many times to see him without one. Vicky, that's unbelievable. I would never. Oh, Gail did? How exciting. Gail, I'm coming to live where you live. The One of my best friend's daughter is a hairdresser, and the fines that they will have if they get caught doing hair are unbelievable. So I won't even ask her to. Carrie, I begged my hairdresser to let me go gray. She keeps telling me I can't. I'm too young. I said, I'm ready. I would go gray. I almost did it. If I could have gotten rid of all of the dye in my hair myself, I would have gone gray during this. But I had no way to get rid of the color. They have this thing you can strip your hair color, and I didn't have any to do it, so I was kind of stuck. I didn't feel right about, I was having a hard time saying I was just going to cut it all off. So I didn't, which, oh well. Oh, Gail, that was wonderful. Oh, that's cute, Kay. Yeah, my dogs run and hide, and they peek around the corner when I get into their basket that's above this refrigerator, because I'm either going to do I'm either going to brush them or cut their nails or clean their ears. And then they don't like the other ones, so they peek around the corner waiting to see what I grab out of the basket. And then if it's what they don't like, they run and hide. They're not stupid. They know what they want and what they don't want. Yeah, my Tracy's pretty gray. Yeah, she definitely is pretty gray. But I don't know. I don't think I don't it doesn't sound like I'm going to be doing it yet this year again. Although I think it'd be smart for me to. All right, I got to count how many I got in here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm getting there with this one. Every once in a while, one takes you longer than the other ones do. I kind of got off my mix there, my count. And I got to pay attention to what I was doing again. But this is a nice way to do it. What have I done so far? 3 rows. This is my 4th, right? 2, 3, 5, 6. So what am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5, 6. Yeah. There we go. So next time you have to put something together, do this kind of chain piecing message, and you will absolutely be amazed at how much faster you can sew things. And you're not supposed to pay attention to all of the colors in it, because if you start doing that, then it gets to be too long. You just can't. It doesn't work like that. You gotta let it go with the flow. And that's not always easy to do, I know. But considering I knew what this was for, that does help. And then I have these striped ones, and some of them they're going sideways, and some of them they're going up and down. My daughter cut her husband in my hair with the dog clippers. It turned out really very good. That's very good. I cut my husband's hair. Definitely. I do that all the time. And to me, that's no big deal. And to him, it's no big deal. He doesn't care. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I think that's the worst part, though, about this whole thing is we're all getting used to the fact that we don't ever go anyplace, so nobody ever sees us, so we don't have to worry about what we look like. And that's not good either, though, because then we just don't take as nice a care of ourselves. You know? At least I know I don't. You know? There was a day last week that I got up, took my shower, and got back into my pajamas again. Got a clean pair out, got back into them. I just thought, well, I'm not going anyplace. Nobody's going to see me today. I don't have to get dressed. And I didn't. But we at least are starting to get really, really nice weather here, which really makes me happy. I love that part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's another one done. So I really, ladies, I may finish these off. So 2, I gotta do it in groups of 4. So there's 1, 3, there's 2. So I gotta add, there's 2, I only got 2 more rows to go, guys, and it's done. Because these are both whites. Yeah, these are all whites. I don't think I'm gonna put those in. I think they'll stick out like a sore thumb. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I'm almost done. I did good today, girls. Then maybe next Sunday I'll sew the rows together. But I'll have to press them beforehand. Because you got to make sure you press them in every other direction. So that they'll go in nicely together. So I can butt the seams up really good so I don't have to pin every single row. I don't want to pin every row. I'm going to try to mix this one up just a little bit. See if it works. I really did try to offset some of the dark ones, but I don't know that I managed it. I never know till I get it all done. Sometimes I surprise myself that I did manage to keep them separate, and then other times I realize I really did a horrible job at keeping them separate. Yeah, I know, Suzanne. Went to our neighbor's for dinner yesterday. I wore jewelry and makeup. Oh, Gail, I bet you that felt so good. Yeah. Well, that's just it. We don't go anyplace anymore, so we don't get all gussied up. My best friend down the street, we meet outside for coffee or a drink or whatever. We just go sit outside and meet him out there. And then we figure that way we're protecting everybody. And I think that's a good way to do it. Because then everybody's good and protected. We don't have to worry about getting each other sick and all that other stuff. Yeah, see, I got to do it to this one. Guys, this quilt's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I think I'm going to have to pick up some more charm packs. That's how fast this one went. I really do. I mean, this has been nice. It's all almost done. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. One more row, guys. And I'll stay on till it's done for certain. So what I'll do, here's another row. So what I'll do after this is I will lay them all out someplace. Don't know where, but I'll lay them all out. And then I'll switch my rows around so that I can figure out what I want to do with my row, what rows I want together. Because I literally just threw them together. I didn't pay any attention. Ooh, you did have your first fire? Oh, that's a good thing to wear, Carrie. Are the turners on the website? Yes, Mary, they are. Yep. I have 2 left. Beach in Kansas is very hard. June, Cheryl, you'll pay for next month by the 20th of this month. Okay? It is nice. Especially only 26 years old, Julie. I think you did good. Oh, let's see, Vicky. I mean, that is sad, I agree, but I think that dishwasher paid for itself. My daughter's getting all new appliances for her new house. I'm so happy for her. I know, Diane. I don't either. The mask covers everything. You got it. You brush your teeth. Well, the mask you would still see your eyes. So I guess we could put makeup on. But I haven't been doing anything because Lord knows. Do I need another one? I don't think so. Maybe I do. So 2, 4, 6. Okay. How's it going? If you are enjoying oh, thank you, Lindsay. How's the packing going, Trace? Or the unpacking?
Fabulous.
Are you ready for another shipment?
Yeah.
Okay. When I get done with live, can we get your son to help us put that stuff up in the attic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. All right. So, yep, we're doing good. It's going to be over. She'll be all moved in. And then we just keep doing that. My dentist called me. We still can't do dentist appointments either.
Yeah, November.
Yeah, they put me off for 6 months. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We were supposed to go this week.
Yeah, our dentist 6 months they put out my appointment. But they will see you if there's an emergency, I think. Yeah. Oh, we go to the beaches in Sodus Point. They're so beautiful. Deborah, if you are buying a Bernina, please contact me directly. Okay? That would be greatly appreciated. Get a hold of me. Let me know what Bernina it is that you're buying, okay? And yeah, you should get a hold of me. Oh, it is the same in Washington. Her friend works for a dentist. And they can't do anything yet either. Yeah, I had a bunch of appointments this month and all of mine got canceled. This is usually the month I do it. The 20th is when block money's due. That's correct. Yep, I need the blocks by the 20th and the money by the 20th. It's the 17th, so 3 days. Oh, that's good, Lindsay. Yeah, I can't get a cleaning first. Well, they said that if I have any problems, that once we open back up again, to call them. And then I think they'll get you in sooner. But I also think that the problem is that they're already booked because they booked 6 months out. Oh, Deb, you'll love Tula's new machine. You will. Email me. Carrie, what's the problem, dear? So, yeah, Deb, email me directly what you're buying, what dealer you're buying from, and then we'll chit chat a little bit, okay? So the answer to that question is yes. Trying to see if there's any other questions I missed. Okay, guys, I did it. It's all done. So now I got to start putting it together. I guess I could do that behind us, couldn't I? I could line it up on the quilt. Where are my pins? All right, I'll line it up. That didn't take long at all. I'm going to have to see. This will at least show you guys what it's going to look like, basically. Trace, can you read the message, any of the messages? Because I can't see them. You can't come out here while I'm doing this and not expect to get a job. Look. So there's my first row, or maybe my first row. Who knows? Gail, I'm sorry. I'm pinning with your quilt. Sometimes they go by really fast, and it's very hard to see what they are. So here's another row. Guys, this is going to be a decent sized quilt. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 by 12 5-inch blocks. So what is that? 50. That's 60 by 60, I think it's going to be. Because we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so we're probably 60 by 50 is what the size is going to be. Oh, yeah. So this is what it'll look like, which I think is cool. And you know, it's just a throw size. It's not supposed to be huge. Just a nice little size quilt. Ouch. I got pinned. Oh, look, guys, I'm short on this one. I'm going to have to add to it. I thought I was short on one. Well, I'm going to have to add that white one to it, even though I didn't want to. Did I do them all short? Yeah, I did. Look, guys. I got 2 longer. Well, we'll just keep going here. You have to switch it out. I got 4 orphan blocks up there that I'm going to have to do something with. There. Tracy's not reading very well. 5-inch squares and folded them in half.
They're talking about masks.
Oh, okay. You guys are all, okay. I know, Mom, it is the perfect size for your table. But I'm a little upset that I got those 2 orphan blocks over there. I guess I didn't count right when I sat down. My mom uses this size as a tablecloth on her dining room table. Tracy's over masks. She says she doesn't want to wear them. She doesn't want a thing to do with them, she says to me. She's done with it. Mom, what was that trick that you had to... Do you have a trick to unsewing something when it's hanging? Because I don't. Well, maybe I do. Well, I guess I don't, because look, it's not coming out very fast. Okay, there, that's better. Are they still talking about masks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to try to take this one out too. That bothers me. There we go. Okay, that one's done. So what do you think, guys? Hey, I don't blame her. I've had to wear them for every shift at work because I work in a food industry and I'm over them. We probably still have many, many, many months before we can stop wearing them. Yep. Yeah. I have a feeling that we do. I don't think it's over with yet, ladies. I just think we probably got to keep wearing them for a while. But, you know what? We'll see how creative people get with their masks. We should have a mask challenge to see how creative we can be. Now look, this one I did right. Oh, Margaret, I get so mad at myself when I do this. See, you guys think I don't make mistakes? Well, guess what? I do. You do like it, Julie? Thank you. Oh, Tracy, can you tilt the camera a little bit?
I did.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Trace. Yeah, you probably aren't going to be able to see the whole thing. I'll try to, but I don't think you're going to be able to. We can pan the camera back and forth. Well, that's not a bad size. We'll have to see how many I have to take off, and then we'll make the adjustment based on that. Yeah, see? Look, guys. Here, now I got more that are right. Well, I'm going to have to figure this out. Not sure what I want to do yet. What's Vicky doing? I understand 2 pieces of bag ties, wires. I got, okay, they work with electrical type. I do too, Pauline. I really think it's pretty. Thank you, Heather. Yeah. So this is what I did, guys. Now I just have to figure out which size I wanted it to be. Well, I'll look at how many blocks I have, and then I'll do it based on that instead of continuing to take them out. Because maybe I've got enough to do all of them like this. See, the first ones I did, I must have done extras. And the second one, I didn't. But I like it every other row. I like what it does. Ooh, look, I got to move this one. Look. And then those 2. And then these 2. Good. So this is what happens when you hit the design wall with something that you've just thrown together. This is what you end up doing. You keep going, okay, now I got too many of that here, too many of this there, and you got to take it apart. But I'm thinking we might be okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows that are short. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 and 6. So we've got 3 here. We've got 2 more. So I'm 1 short. 2, 4, 6. No, I'm 2 short, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 short, guys. So what do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I could do a middle row. I could do a middle row of white going this way and white going that way to form an X in the center of it. What do you guys think I should do? I have 4 blocks that are solid whites. So they're a tone-on-tone white. But there's 2 whites, so they're going to read totally solid white. So if I take and I put these 4 blocks in the center of the quilt, that might work. All right, I'm going to have to play with it. How can I be 1 block short of having enough to do this whole thing? Look what I just found. Guys, I'm not going to be short. Look, I just found a couple more blocks. Yes! All right, we're good. Back to sewing. Cool. So now I needed 6, right, Trace? 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I got to put in one of the blacks. 6. Or do we vote for one of the white on whites? Oh, Nancy said she'd make them all the shorter length, then add the extras to another row. But now I got enough. So I'm going to add 1 to the 6 that I took off, or the 3 that I took off, and it will be the long one. I did it. Oh, look, there's even more. Look, guys. This little basket behind my sewing machine holds a bunch of my scraps that I'm sewing on. And I looked there, and look at what I found. I found more of them. Did you guys take a look at what my shirt looks like? So, yeah. So now I do have enough, which makes me very happy. But I do definitely need to iron them first. All right, guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. So I've got 15 more, so I'll have to get those together. And then we'll figure out what I'm going to do. So, I did it, guys. It's all right, Mary. Siri likes to change spellings on things all the time. Yes, Teresa, if it's not in the shop, I have white by the yard that is 108 wide, and I just got a bolt in Friday that is a white on white. That's really pretty. That goes with this quilt, actually. So, yes. Yes, I have white grunge. Yes, I do have some white grunge. I don't... Oh, yeah, I just got the white grunge extra wide, too. So I have both of them. Yep. I know. Don't you love it? sewing on with black. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Now I get to graduate into making triangles. Actually, guys, I hate to tell you this, but my triangles are all done for all 6 months. Hazel, it looks like I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 across, and it looks like I'm gonna end up with 2, 4, 6, 8, probably 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll probably end up 13 down. Okay? Is what I'm going to end up with. I'll make sure I work on it this week a little bit so I can show you guys on Friday. Or next Sunday. Okay? I know, Diane, I'm very proud of myself. You can't see anything. Well, I'll move that. Does that help? See? It's hanging on Gail's quilt. Gail made our swap quilt again. She does such beautiful work. So there it is. I'll see what I can do about getting some work done on it this week. And then I can show you guys next Sunday. Sound good? Yes, I do. Suzanne, yes, I do have 108. There's a couple of different tans. So if you know what the name is, you can email it to me. And I can tell you if I have that one. If not, I can send you what I do have so that you know. Okay? Oh. Yeah, go look at my Jelly Roll Blues, Brenda. And then look at the background color as being your focus color. And the focus color your background. Just switch the two, and it's got great big huge blocks in it. So you could just put strips of fabric, and then you would, where my blue is, would be your white or off-white or gray or whatever you were thinking for your backup. And then your background fabric would be your focus fabric. And that would be great for tulip prints or for K-facet prints, anything like that. Any of those great big huge ones. Hi, Teresa. Oops kits will go up this week because I finally have the fabric. I just got it. That's why there haven't been any. There was a real cutback on the order this year. So consequently, I didn't get as many fabrics. So, yes, oops, kits will go up this week. Bye, Julie. You be safe, too. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I am going back to helping my daughter set up the kids' rooms, okay? Oh, I don't want to lose any sewing machines, Brenda. That would be really bad. I would cry. So... all right, Deb, don't forget to email me, okay, about your Bernina. And I will see you guys again really soon. See you next week. Bye, everybody.